Everyone, and welcome back to the PSGL FP Challenge Cup, and today we are here for the finale, round 7, and we're tackling the tricky track of Belgium. Today I'm joined by the PSGL F6 bottle job himself, Sexa. Hello, Sexa.
Bottle job himself, I like that. Yeah, this makes for an interesting race, definitely. Gonna be interesting to see how everybody tackles the realistic cars in this track. Now I don't care, I can't.
Unluckily, or you could say lucky or unlucky. I got the Williams last time here, but then I couldn't make the races. I lagged out because my internet was a bit. So,
I mean, Williams isn't necessarily the worst track. The one car I would really not be in is any car with a Renault engine with that long straight.
Yeah, well, I'm just trying to find your Twitter at quickly, because then I can link it to
TNR_.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I'm just because Fish needs to include it in the tweet. TNR_ZE3 E capital X E capital R.
Gotta say, impressive that you remembered.
Nah, I'm just looking at my phone. Oh, it looks quite dark here. Is it gonna rain mid-race?
I thought it already started raining actually, but took a closer look and I don't see any raindrops, but definitely looks like a possibility.
Oh, I've seen rain before in 5-lap races. Could we see one here? Overage is going to be quite a tricky corner for people to handle. And please, I don't want any comments in the stream saying it's Radion. Actually, it's Overage. Let's get this straight.
Well, I always say Overage. It's Overage for me.
Yep.
Simple as that.
But when the lights are on here in Belgium, and we are away, and that Red Bull sees that he's got a shocking start. Juho Finn. Wow, that was quite a shocking one.
Oh, I'm looking at the other Red Bull as seems to be challenging the Ferrari going into Rouge.
Juho spun. He's lost all his wing already. What a horrible start from second on the grid down to 15th. Mega slipstream fest here.
Look at this though, almost 3 wide into. I can't remember what this car is named. Turn 3.
Lecom, I believe. Oh, I'll get the corner names up on my computer or my phone.
Does sound about right actually. And Nino is into the lead.
He was moaning about his car, and look, he's currently in the lead of this race. Nino is known for picking up quite a few penalties, so whether he can keep it clean and don't get any penalties here, it looks good for him. But championship leader Cherry Tupai currently down in 11th place, and in fact we've got Ushin creating a new track.
Down in 11th, not really where you want to be when you're championship leader. He's up to 10th now though. So he's getting up there. Final laps.
Well, Louis, I love to see Louis is his only really competitor that can challenge him. AMS is there, but just about, so really this is alright for Cam, because AMS is the car ahead of him. Look at that, he's got quite a good run on him, so he might be able to lunge one down the inside to the bus stop. Chicane.
Oh, and he is close enough to do it too, although he's going to be going around the outside.
Oh, AMS is, oh my days, contact.
And look at the Renault sneaking through.
The experience of Tuz coming into play there. We got a battle for the lead, in fact. Nino, I'm going to have to go on board with that quickly, because Nino's being attacked by Jaruru in the Mercedes, and this should be a nice easy overtake. Should be easy.
He's definitely close enough to do an overtake. Nino goes defensive straight away.
Oh, there's a bit of lag on the straight. Oh, there's a bit from wing damage, I think. Yeah, Nino. Oh, he's round. Oh, the bottle's already arrived. Oh no. We got side by side. Oh my lord, look how close it is between 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th.
Oh yeah, dude. This is gonna end up with someone crying.
Oh, Jake Tex. Oh my. Oh, there's more damage, I think. Yeah, Jake Tex hit the back of AMS and lost a bit of his front wing. The right end plate is gone. And he's creating a new track.
And look at Jay struggling through Puon.
Oh, big crash, he's in the barriers. And I was on the broadcast cam and I just see Nino absolutely murdered. It looked like, from what I see, it looked like, I'm watching the replay, it looks like Nino just turned into him, but I have to watch it back.
Oh, I gotta be honest, I got a terrible camera angle, so I didn't see it. I just saw some wing damage going.
Yeah, Nino just turned into Jay from what it looks like, and his wheels off, so he's gone from leading the race on one lap to being out a sector later.
Oh, but look at CC Brain though, he's close to Jururu. Right.
Indeed.
For orange.
Jururu hit me the C word, I'm not going to say. He got very bad words calling Nino.
This is my against Force India. They mentioned.
Oh, where's he going to go? He's going to go to the outside, a bit of a late switch. Can he get it done? Round the outside, nice and easy, good move. Cliffy also battling with Tom AJ. Who's going to come out on top? Is it Tom? Is it Cliffy? Oh, they're wide. Cliffy around the outside. Keep it there.
Oh,
this is great.
He has the inside.
This is great battling side by side. Who's going to come out on top? Is it Cliffy? Oh, it's Tom AJ. That's a great battle between them two. And Tom holding on for his dear life. Wow. Think
exciting few laps.
I think this has been the cleanest 5-lap race we've had all season, and it's the final one, so they've done a good show.
Right on the rear of Cherry.
Indeed. I thought he was on about Tom for a minute. Oh, sector 2 and 3. Is it? It's Tom! Oh, Jamie! Oh my goodness! There's 4 cars out of the race.
Juru and Tom.
Oh my days, that's a huge accident. There's 1, there's 2, there's 3 and 4 cars out of the race.
And that just puts Cherry up to 3rd suddenly, and Tisma's into 4th.
This is dreamland for Cam. But we got
look at the Renault, he's going into turn 1. He's pulling back.
Oh, this is going to be close.
He's starting off on the straight.
I'm going to have to turn my notifications off after this because I'm seeing a load of messages come through in the chat.
I'm not surprised with that crash.
Nice and easy for Tuz, and Cherry loses the position, not what he wants. So we're going to have to go to Bugatti.
Cherry is fighting in lot higher up than he would have expected in this 5-lapper, I think.
Look at Bugatti, he's attacking Warren Haig with no wing. What things do I see?
Well, there's a little wing there though.
There's a little... It's such a Bugatti thing to do.
Right now, it looks like Cherry and Tisma.
I'm gonna turn my notifications off because I'm getting too many. I should do it just before they go onto this straight.
As an advice for you, always have it turned off. Just way easier.
I think Cam's best bet is to wait for the main straight. Yellows in sector 2 and 3. Who's that? Sort of the gate. Oh, it's Warren Haig.
He's lost the position.
He's got gravel all over his tyres. There's some dirty tyres.
Cherry though, will he be close enough?
Should be.
Right now?
Oh no. Out turn 1 getting a time penalty. That is harsh.
Who, Tisma's?
Yeah, Tasman's got one just before Bugatti did.
He went a little wide, so...
Yeah.
It's a little strict, but...
think Cam's running a bit of a higher balance setup because through a rouge it looked like he lost a lot of momentum compared to Tuz. So maybe he's on 9 ballast due to the fact that Williams can't turn in. I don't know, but
to be honest, considering the engines these guys have too, it looks like he's running more downforce than run ahead of M2.
Yeah, well, but
let's just face it though, like no downforce can save that Williams car.
Yeah, I know the experience that Williams car is horrible. But at the moment, Cherry 2 Pie is getting 7 points and AMS is getting 5. Let me check. If I check the standings, Cam is gaining another 2 points on Cherry, so the gap currently is 24. Gap would be 26 points coming into the sprint race or feature race. Sorry, so it looks all good for Cherry 2 Pie at the moment. But needs to CC Brain. Victory in Spa! Nice and easy for him. Second's going to be Cliffy. Third, Tuz. Will he keep it though? Yeah, he does. No, he doesn't. We got Bugatti still going around with no wing. And we got... Oh, Ushin's in the wall! He's in the barriers.
Oh, the Force Indian.
He's absolutely bottled it. He was all over the back of Bugatti, so whether he hit the back of Bugatti and spun, I don't know, but...
I have no idea, but he lost his position to Giro right now too, so...
Warren Haig's put on a set of mediums, so he's going to be starting the mediums. Look at Ushin go off. Ushin can't drop out of the top 10. So what are they doing? What are they doing? You're both starting on the same tyres anyway, so what are they doing?
I think he thought he could get dropped down to 11th.
They're both starting on the same tyres. This thing, I swear, I've seen some of this all season, but nothing as good as that. You see 2 cars stopping, like, no, you go, nah, you can go.
Well, I mean, he probably didn't knew that there were not anybody else driving anymore. Got jump in.
Look at that though, 1 and 17 minutes behind after a 5-lap race. That's pretty mad. But we have CC Brain taking the victory. In second we have Cliffy. Third is Cherry 2 Pie. So we have 3 C's at the top of the grid. Fourth is Tuzmas. Fifth is Jake Tech. Sixth is AMS. Seventh is Bugatti. Eighth is Juho Finn. Ninth is LK Ushin, and 10th is Warren Haig. And then we had loads of DNF, including a big 4-car pilot, which was absolutely brilliant to watch.
Oh, that was really brilliant.
Well, if you had to put money on for who's going to win this 50% race, who are you going to go for?
Well, haven't seen that much except for these guys when they drive in PSGL F1. From what I've seen there, considering their cars, I will say CC Brain has a good chance actually.
Yeah, that's what I'm going for.
Force India isn't too bad in the corners. It is horrible, but it's not too bad.
Could be worse.
And it's faster. It's fast. Then you have Cherry. He's pretty much screwed in every corner.
Indeed.
And Cliffy, like from what I've seen from him, he's quick, but he's gonna be lacking a little power on the straight.
It's a bit of a weird one, I say. That subs lacks a bit of straight line speed, but also lacks corner speed. So it's a bang average car at best. Could be worse. Could have the Williams or the McLaren, because I say the Saab is quicker than the McLaren round here.
Yeah, definitely.
We got reports of understeer from Ushin's car. Ushin, put more front wing on. Or every time I seem to go on board with Ushin, he seems to be losing his wing. I think I just need to stay away from him.
Well, will it help with any more front wing then?
I say get a little bit more turning. Possibly. He might lack. He's going to lose a bit of straight line speed, but that Force India's got a lot of straight line speed. So I'd sacrifice a bit of straight line speed for a bit more cornering speed.
I was thinking more about if he always loses his wing.
Oh,
maybe a little more rear wing.
Possibly. Well,
unless
if
he
you run
manages
more.
to lose that one too.
Oh well, hopefully I want to see that implemented in one of the F1 games soon, where you could lose your rear wing. Because actually, no, I wouldn't, because you get someone just ramming into you in a race, and then you're just going to be out. It's not good.
Because you can't change the rear wing anymore like you could in, I don't know when the wings got too complicated for you to do that, but I knew you could change them in the early 2000s at least. So it wasn't horrible if somebody rear-ended you, except for the fact that you lost a hell of a lot of time though.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, and I don't want to see that in the game.
Nah, the amount of arguments that cause a league race, and oh, you broke early, nah, you broke too late. Oh, I wouldn't be bothered to put up with it. Think we're
True.
good to go. I mean, we've both experienced the F5, the old F5 chat after a league race. Oh god, that was bad. Sometimes when that goes off, it's just something you just need to sit there and cherish.
It's kind of funny to think about how the F5 chat was and how, well, now F6 chat is. There's not even close to that much complaining and arguing.
Yeah, well, I've noticed Sony got a lot stricter on their warnings or their bans, so that could be a reason why.
Could be.
Well, Big C says Ushin needs more coaching. Good old.
Oh, maybe
Ushin.
Big C should coach in them.
The day I'm telling you now, the day I beat Big C in the F1 Championship is the day he retires. He needs to retire. That's the deal, yeah, Connor.
Don't be too mean to the big old dog.
Mate, I've been getting nowhere near him, so it's all good.
Like the day he is supposed to retire, then like that is no reason for me to continue either. Kind of.
Yeah, we need sex of winning championships. Yeah, well,
no,
Sonny.
that's never gonna happen.
It's oh my god! Did you see that car just spawn?
Yeah, I saw someone mount each other.
Oh, hopefully it's all right.
Yeah, I don't see any more mounting anymore.
Yeah, well, I think everyone's just loading their setups. But if I have to go for podium, I'm going to go CC Brain, Cliffy, and Jaketex. I think Jaketex will pull something out of the bag.
I would have loved to go for something else, but yeah, considering they're all starting at the front, they're probably 3 of the quickest drivers there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anybody else I would pick.
Do you reckon there'll be any big incidents going up at Rouge?
I feel like there is always one, at least.
I reckon we'll have one on the opening lap.
I'm gonna go with at least one goes out in Rouge on the first lap or something.
My bet's Ushin or Nino.
I wasn't going to say Ushin, but yeah, I could definitely see Nino doing it.
Well. So all to play for. AMS pretty much needs the victory and hopes Cherry retires. If Cherry gets, let me just code this up again. We've got Tom AJ, looks like we're spinning off the formation gap. So the gap currently is 26 points, so if he outscores him by at least 7 points, you've got your champion in Cherry Dubai. Nino taking out DRS time. You've got a car Roth up ahead, Giroud. See the tyres.
I imagine how annoyed those 4 people in that big crash gotta be.
Could be beneficial, you never know.
Yeah, true, considering tires, it could be. If it works well for the likes of Warren, Tom and Nino, they're really on a good strategy starting reviews.
Yeah, well, they might take for ages to get up to temps as well.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn my audio down on my thing, so God, that's going right through me.
Do you see time and time again though that every time somebody starts on the slowest tires and they actually get a decent start and get through traffic well, that they usually end up high?
Ah, well, we've seen many people do that in the past, such as the man in second, Cliffy. Starts at the back in the harder compound for fun, but hasn't done it for a while, but time and time again he's got through the field, so could we see that from Nino, Tom, possibly even Giroud on the softs, who knows? Got to wait and see. Well, CC's just finishing their formation that Nino's just come through Blomschemong. For the final time.
Sure, as exciting as just those 5 laps were, this is gonna have to be a good one.
Yeah, it will be indeed. Well, for the final time in the PSGL FP era of 2018, CC Brain takes pole position, and Nino just at the back. Do you mind watching the back of the grid for a minute?
I can do.
So, the lights are on here in Spa for the final time of F1 2018 in FP. We are racing, I believe. Yes, we are. It's a good start from CC. Initially, can Cherry get down the inside?
Good start from Nino. Moving up 2 places.
We've got Cam trying to be a little optimistic. We've got going to be side by side Oppo Rouge, Jake Tex and Tuzmaz. Who will back out? Will they both? Will anyone back out? They're going to go side by side Oppo Rouge. Who's going to get his Jake Tex down the inside? What a move. And now...
And everyone is through Oppo Rouge well.
Yeah, well, we got Cam attacking Cliffy. Round the outside in the Williams, he misjudges the brakes, and does he make the corner just about?
Oh, and Ocean has went wide in Lecombe.
He's just got enough front weight. I think he's got front, no damage. Anyone got damage? Cam is Cherry 2 by struggling.
Wide again, but I can't see any damage.
Just going through the grid quickly, he's having a quick look. And from what I see at the moment, no one's got front wing damage, so it's looking all good. But Cherry 2-Pie is really struggling. I know, we've got CC almost getting a second lead on Cliffy, 7/10 is the gap. Got Oogie dropping a few positions, so what's happened to Oogie? Has Oogie got a bit of front wing damage?
No. Yeah, he does. He has a little he's lost his end plate on the right hand side.
Yeah, oh, hold up, we've got the 2 McLarens going side by side into Blomschemong. AMS versus Jaketex. They're both aggressive drivers who will come out on top. Side by side, it's brilliant from these 2. AMS to the outside, can he get it done? Yes, he can, what a move.
Oh, and the Renault lost a little wing there.
Who, Tuzmaz or Tom?
Tuzmaz. He tapped... some wing debris going there, but it looks like his front wing is mostly intact at least.
I'm starting to think Spaghetti got a bit of damage to the front left end plate. I can't really tell. Oh, it's a bit of lag. Oh my days, Spaghetti, what's going on? That's a bit dangerous. Not how you're meant to take a Rouge.
Oh, and look at this. AMS going side by side again. On the inside.
Bugatti, he's out. It's a big accident. Oh my goodness me. Oh god, I just see.
By himself?
Yeah, I just saw Toro Rosso go straight on.
Oh,
VSC.
Goldfish
Oh
suspensions.
no. The guy he's called the VSC. What douche.
Couldn't they have given us a real safety car?
A real safety car would have been nice.
Although, to be fair, there is a lot of guys bunched up closely together as it is, though.
I think the guy must have had damage. I think he did get a bit of damage to that front left end plate because he looked horrible for a
probably him I
Rouge.
saw getting damaged then, and not Tasmus, because he doesn't seem to be struggling, and it's probably seems intact. So
Yep. Well, waiting for the VSC to say go again. I think we're starting to go racing. Are we? Because AMS is flat out. AMS is flat out. Need to be careful not to get a drive through. Oh! Oh! Big accident! Oh! No, no, no. It horribly misjudged. Horribly misjudged VSC. And Jake Tex is going to be fuming. That was horrible.
that's an early pit stop for Jaden over to the mediums, I guess.
Oh, Oogie's in the barriers. Disaster. DRS enabled. Can Cam get back past us? Might be able to lunge it. No, I'm gonna have to go to Ushin.
Ooh, but look behind on Ushin.
Go on,
They're on the
Ushin.
outside on Jamie.
What a move from Ushin. Nice and easy. Made Jamie look like an amateur.
Ushin got a little gravel on the exit there.
He did indeed. But Ushin, as I said, makes Jamie look like an amateur there, right around his outside. And now take out Ushin, so we're going to end up in the barriers in the next couple of laps. I've always noticed with Jamie, he never conserves his ERS, just goes full out with it.
Well, I can't really say I've noticed that, but it would make some sense how it can be either really easy or really difficult to get past it.
Well, I think Cam's made some sort of mistake. Because he's got Giroud.
Ushin seems to be struggling with understeer, as he said earlier. And Jamie's gotten past again. Jamie's going on the grass around Ushin.
A whole new track from Jamie. And he's through. Ushin completely cuts the bus stop.
I don't know if that's a good thing or bad, because it's going to be ahead going on to the Camel Straight again, though.
Oh god, that's not planned.
Unless Ushin goes around the outside in turn 1 and it gets past. Oh, but look at that Mercedes of Giroud on the rear end of Cherry.
Oh, free wide! Free wide! He's going to come out on top. Nino down the inside. Wow, that is brilliant from Nino. Good move.
And in the Red Bull, he should have an advantage in the second and third sector now, so he should be using that to get away now.
Should be easy indeed. We have to go to up to the front, I think, because Cliff is now in DRS range. Don't want to go on board Cherry at the moment.
Almost, he's just outside again, but he's...
Keep saying he's in and out, is he?
Definitely right there.
Oh! Oh my god, that got close. Cliffy having a very hairy moment there.
This, the Mercedes of Giroud is getting close to the back end of the Renault now.
Yeah.
Looks like he wanted to do a move into the best of chicane there, but didn't do it. How many laps before the super runners should pit, do you think?
Pardon?
Should be around these laps now.
Yeah, I'd say around lap 6, possibly, for the supers. Here comes Chiruru cutting her Rouge, but gets a much better and he's in the way. Bye bye to Tuz.
Easy done.
Look how slow AMS is on the straight. I feel bad for AMS, I really do. We've got Jamie and Ushin going at it again. Also got Juho in behind in 11th, or 10th, sorry.
Oh, looks like Ushin and Jamie almost had a moment there.
Ooh. Well, he's currently on board with Juho, and Juho looks a much more stable driver than Ushin. Ushin, if I was Juho at the moment, I think I'd be very scared of this. Oh, never mind, Juho's just spun.
Oh, he hit the inside wall.
Commentator's curse right there.
What did you say a few moments ago? A very stable driver?
He looked like a very stable driver. Next minute he's in the barriers. Well, here comes Giroud. Giroud being smart. Will we see AMS dive in? I think the leader's diving in. No. Cliffy's in. Race leader's in. What about AMS? Will we dive in? No, he's going to stay out another lap. Cliffy going for the undercuts on CC Brain.
Giroud has to be getting AMS on the straight this time.
Yeah, I think this will be nice and easy.
Before Orange, although Mercedes looked a little tail happy in Orange there for a moment. But it is an easy done move.
Yeah, well, I just want to see where Cliffy came. I came out right behind Juho Finn. Oh, there's a bit of lag. I'm not sure if that's me, or do you think getting a bit of lag there?
I think it's a little bit.
That was crucial for Cliffy. He could not afford to get stuck behind Juho. But Juho's got a much better run. He's going to come back. Go on, Juho. Down the inside. Cliffy and Juho side by side. Oh, God. Oh, my God. Oh, no. That was bad.
Those fresh mediums. Cold mediums, for that matter.
I just had a little voice crack on stream.
You've all been there.
Ah, well. Good signs, good signs. Juho fighting his own ground, to be fair. What's the gap between Cliffy and CC? It's 19.9. Set the three, we got yellows. It's Ushin.
Oh, no.
Oh my god, look at Juho.
Get past.
Juho gonna go side by side? No, he can't, but needs to be careful with the D6. AMS is pitted.
And Ushin is left with no front wing at all.
I did call it. And well, not a reach, but I did call you a crash, but...
Oh no, and he crashes into the pit lane.
I see his wheel... Oh, VSC again! Oh, AMS has got... That's bingo for AMS.
That is perfect.
Oh, if only it was a little earlier, he'd be dancing on ice right now. That did not make any sense, but... whatever.
Nino, though, he's been able to make his medium strategy work so far.
Yep.
Fifth at the moment.
Oh, CC Brain VSCN.
Yeah, I think the VSC has ended, yeah.
Oh, we got Tuz and Cherry. Look at Nino behind. Nino's driving a fantastic race at the moment. Sounds like we've got Kevin Magnuson in the chat. I'm so happy TNF. Worst car I've ever drove. Well. See Tuz, but... main man, Nino. Oh, Tom and Jamie, but
Oh,
could have
look
to
at
go
Nino. He could end up having a run at both these drivers if he waits
CC
to
pits.
demonstrate. But he wants to do it now, run
He has to.
outside in the bus stop chicane.
Oh,
And
both
these
pitting.
pits.
Right, where's Cliffy going to be
That
in
kind of
comparison?
killed him.
Where's Cliffy going to be in comparison to CC Brain? Cliffy's coming out of the final corner now.
CC is still in the pit, coming out.
This is going to be close. For Cliffy.
He's behind 202.
Here we go. Oh, Duo's going to have a run. I think Duo might have a... No. CC's going to have a run.
Duo.
Those cold mediums. Oh! We got a car in the barrier! It's Jamie!
Oh, and it's Eau Rouge.
We got CC coming at Cliffy here. And losing it with the cold mediums. Oh my goodness me, it's happened again! I just seen a car fly off into the barriers.
That was Jamie.
Yup.
And look where he's standing.
Oh god, I swear if this kills anyone.
Tussmus was careful. Went onto the grass to avoid it.
We got Juho attacking CC Brain, so clearly CC's struggling with the tyres, and Juho's going to have a chance here.
Especially with that Red Bull, should be a way better car in these corners.
Then on the straight, I'm just literally going to feel bad for Juho.
Yeah, that's kind of the bad thing about the Red Bull.
Well, if he gets in the slipstream, oh, never mind, CC Brain's going, but if he manages to get some sort of DRS, you have a chance.
Could have.
Oh, locks up Juho. Well,
He's still within DRS though.
is he?
Barely.
Oh, yeah, he's out of it now, so I don't think he'll get it for the Camel Straight.
I'm not sure. I don't think he will either.
No, I think he's out. He's out of it at the moment.
And that leaves CC to take the chase after Cliffy.
Yeah, well, look at the undercut Cliffy got from pitting lapping a bit earlier. He dealt with the cold tyres, but then pushing that next to that, and it worked a treat for him. Still don't count Nino out for this race win. Still think Nino can do something at the end. Needs a VSC in his favour, possibly.
Well, there are still 13 laps left. He's probably gonna go for, I don't know, 6 laps more.
He wants to go
7 laps
super.
more before going to the supers.
Never mind, he's in the gravel. Oh, never mind, we got Warren Haig out the race. So we're down to 10, so I believe if we have a couple more timers, I think we've got our championship sorted.
But as I said, still many laps left.
Many laps left indeed.
As Trevor dives into the pit.
So Nino inherits the race lead. We got
The
running
next thing you
second.
know, he goes out in Eau Rouge.
Oh,
If I'm
please
right
don't.
now, I feel so bad for him.
Nah, he looks stable through there. And last time I said someone slipped
Yeah,
stable
he
there in
does
the
look
barriers. But we got Jamie saying running 7 barriers and car still bottoms out at Radion. Haig, bloody Radion. For the last time, it's Eau Rouge. It's not Radion. I hate this debate. It's Eau Rouge. Please leave it at Eau Rouge. Nino gets a penalty.
Could not agree more with you there.
Well, if this can get into the part, oh, never mind. I was about to say there's no battles, but there is one. Jaru and Jay. But if you have any questions for either me or Sexa, feel free to ask them. I'm sure we'll somehow find an answer for one. Well, Giroud's tyres
But
look
it looks
horrible.
like Giroud is struggling right now, yeah.
Those cold tyres, they look a mare to drive on. Giroud's still driving this. I still think Giroud's going to go soft supers. Giroud's got OP tyre wear. He's definitely going soft supers.
Oh yeah.
Watch how I say
No
that
way
he
he's
pits
going
now.
on to mediums.
Watch how I say that he's pitting that this lap. Well,
What about Jay though? Is he taking those mediums to the end?
be risky, but I think he'll be able to do it.
7 laps old?
He'll just be able to do it, I say.
He's gonna try. He's definitely gonna try.
Yeah, well, he's got to do a few laps of saving. I mean, his battle isn't really with Giroud, let's be honest. Giroud is going to catch up and most probably get past him.
Yeah, if not Jay gets past AMS first though.
Yeah.
He should be within DRS, I believe.
Yeah, AMS is well within
AMS
DRS.
is in DRS too.
Oh, I'm clicking the wrong button. So that McLaren engine, no, that Renault engine in the back of that McLaren is honestly awful.
That McLaren altogether is pretty much awful on this game. You
Sandra,
can't say against that. The only worst car is, well, Williams.
You know what? Though I drove that Williams at Monaco, and I swear it was better than some of the better cars, like the supposedly better cars. I don't know. We got a question from Praga. Sandra, can you do some of your barking noises?
Nah, not now. Not now.
We'll definitely see one if you're commentating either F7 or FP next season.
The barking will come when it will come.
So the best for sound effects has to be Bugatti.
Well, you haven't heard my barking yet.
Nah, I proceed to say Bugatti's better. The noises he makes. Some at Monaco, the one that was uploaded about Germany. He takes my...
Yeah, he has his moments, I'll admit that. But look at this though. The battle for 5th is heating up between the Red Bull, the 2 McLarens and the Mercedes right now.
Look at Jay down. Oh, Giroud can have all 3 on this straight if he gets a good enough run. He's got stuck behind Juho. Not what he wanted. Put up into overtake Giroud. He listened, he done it. Look at the slipstream. The slipstream, oh my goodness me! He's gonna get 1, 2, 3! Oh, he's on the grass!
He's going off!
Juho! Oh, he's well off.
No, and Gio!
And he hits the barrier. I think he's given himself damage. No, he hasn't.
Giroud out on the grass to get past.
That was always Arsenal, Aston Villa or Blues. Aston Villa.
Ooh.
Oh, we got CC catching up to Cliffy now. Even DRS. Let me get the intervals up. Let's see the fastest lap. Giroud has the fastest lap by about 3/10. CC is catching Cliffy. He's got much more ERS than him. Well.
AMS though, kidding.
Have I lagged out of the party? Or is the stream still going?
All the stream is...
Stream's still going, but I've lagged out. You'd love to see it. And for me, we've got the winner. We've got a win. We've got a winner for me. It's predicted the race winner is CC Brain. What's going on? What's happened to my internet? What is going on? I think my internet just absolutely died. I'm still alive in the party, so.
Well, I can tell you though that
Nope. Oh, great game. It's not me, it's this game. I swear this game's awful. Sorry for absolutely horrific services, people.
Well, it's gotta be the game considering you're still in the party.
Oh, I beg, if anyone's just miles behind, send me an invite, please.
To keep you up.
Ushin! What a G, Ushin. What a G, Ushin. Ushin sent me one. I love you, Ushin.
Oh, that is good.
We're back. We're going to be back with the action.
And
Sorry
as soon as you come back, we're gonna go straight to the lead because CC is right on the back of Cliffy.
What a legend Ushin is. Thank you, Ushin. We can get back to the action.
Thank God he crashed out earlier, right?
Yeah, thank God he done something good for once. For me,
it looks like CC might be a little too far off Cliffy right now, though.
Can I just check? Positions are Cliffy, CC, Jay, Nino, Jaru, AMS, Cherry, Tom, Tuz, Juho, Oogie.
Interesting. Nino chose to pit over to the soft tires instead of going longer and pitting over to supers.
Well.
He's gotten past Jay already though.
Can we see a Nino charge? We got Cliffy and CC right next to each other pretty much. At the moment, Cherry 2 Pie is in championship winning position because AMS is currently not delivering.
But look at this though. Talking about Cherry, Tom does a move on the inside. I can't remember what that corner is.
What? Corner with no name.
Yeah, the corner with no name. The corner before the right hander before Puon.
Before Puon? Oh yeah. Oh god, not again. Let me just swiftly reject that call.
And CC still getting close to Cliffy. Can he finally be close enough on the straight now?
Well, look at this ERS difference. Cliffy, nowhere near as much as CC. CC's playing a masterclass strategy at the moment.
He's spending to stay ahead while CC is just waiting for an opportunity right now. And I think he have it only 4 tenths behind going on to the straight or into Orange.
I think this is ball game for Cliffy. Goodbye, and CC is in through. That
but
Mercedes
CC might
engine.
have gotten past so early that Cliffy could make a lunge for it.
No, Cliffy's got nothing to fight with.
But can CC pull away though?
Can Nino catch up? He's got 7 laps to push.
As Joru has just passed Jay for 4th place, dude.
Jay's struggling. His tyres are pretty much dead. Cliffy's left nothing, as Connor says. The Croydon clown himself. Currently being left for dead.
Still staying with him right now though, and saving up his ERS right now too.
Let's be honest, CC's absolutely... Oh my god, look at Nino catching. Nino is miles faster than these. He's gained almost 1.8 seconds this lap.
Oh, that could be interesting in a few laps. If Nino manages to keep this pace for the next few laps, obviously.
Oh, side by side. AMS and Tom. Tom round the outside. Great move. In through Blanchimont. Let's go back for the battle. In the lead.
Supers. How far up can he go?
Let me just check tyres. I'm sure I don't think that's right, Tom being on those 2 laps of it. Cliffy's too far back, I'd say. Both in overtake. Cliffy's got hardly no ERS. Look at that. And no matter what, CC's just weaving. Well, he's allowed to do that. He's allowed to weave. It's just that can't move under braking if Cliffy's there. So it's all perfectly legit.
Nino's lost a little again.
That's just due to the poor straight line speed in that Red Bull. So the end at the end of sector 1 it was 8.9. Let's see what it is at the end of the middle sector.
Yeah, you do have a point, and you can see it already going down now.
Oh no! Cliffy penalty.
Oh, that's certainly gonna make it really hard for Cliffy now.
I say CC's got this unless he gets a penalty.
Oh, you know, I just realized Duo is still on those soft tires.
This guy, he's a tires master.
Tire saving, yeah, but he could go on to the supers now.
I don't see any point in this really. He might as well pit. He's 10th. Gonna come out like 30 seconds behind.
Unless he wants to make a statement. And has creeped a little closer this lap to Cliffy, but he hasn't really gained on CC though.
Well, 46.2. Let me just compare the lap times. He set a 46.2, CC 46.5. Oh, we got Tom and Jay. Jay looks like he's struggling massively.
Yeah, Jay has lost position after position.
Will he be able to come back
now.
though? And Juho pits. Oh, he's got a run. I don't think he really wants to fight this.
But those mediums are already 14 laps old. Will he have anything to fight against those supers?
There's no point fighting it. Really isn't a point.
You can see it as soon as they come out of Lecom that Tom is just pulling away out of the corners.
Yeah, well, what we could do with is a little safety car to spice this up.
Yeah, just a small safety car now at the end.
Oh, that'd be brilliant. If we see safety car deployed due to a Juho crash.
Oh, the gap to Nino though, down to 7.5 right now.
I don't even think Nino's going to catch now. He's not carrying... Actually, he's got a chance because Cliffy's not in the DRS anymore, so he's got a chance to catch up to Cliffy. Whether he will, that's a whole different matter, but I reckon he stands a chance.
Especially considering Cliffy's mediums are already 11 laps old too, so like they're starting to get into that territory when they start to get slower, as we've seen with Jay.
Nino's low on fuel though, which could be a problem. Gap is 7.3.
Cliffy's certainly fighting for his life to keep that second place and trying to get back that CC there.
Definitely. Well, we'll see Nino.
He's literally got no ERS left right
He's
now.
He's gonna have 0. He's out of ERS. That car's got no energy now. It's got no energy. It's got no ERS left, and it's proved quite.
Well, he's got
there.
about 10% after the braking zone, though.
Yeah, that's the thing. I wonder if ERS is going to be harder to manage next game. I mean, oh, Nino's got a penalty, but I wonder if they're going to make it hard. I feel like this game's a bit. I feel like this game may be a little too hard on the recharging. Actually, no, a little too easy. Because one lap at Monaco, for example, in none, and you're back up to full. You're back up to full, pretty much. I think they need to make it a little harder.
Sure, but that's Monaco though. A lot of like brake zones, you get a lot of ERS back, and not a lot of straights where you use it up. So
yeah, indeed. Or Cherry gets a
penalty.
penalty.
Tracks with this game.
Well, Cliffy's back in DRS.
It is a little easy.
Cliffy's back in the DRS and he's gained on CC, but CC's in none.
CC made a mistake?
Nah, CC was in no ERS. Will Cliffy stand a chance of getting back at him? Look at CC, no ERS, so Cliffy's going to actually stand a chance at the Cliffy in none as well. Oh, he gets a bit of oversteer up her route.
Does have a chance right now.
He's got no ERS compared to CC's just a none. CC masterclass. Masterclass from CC. Cliffy just needs to run in none for the whole lap now. At the moment it's Cherry Tupai that will win the championship. Cliffy just needs to run none for like the rest of the lap. No point running medium, anything. Just run none. If he gets you into the bus stop, that's not a problem. She'll come right back past him, going up through Eau Rouge and then down the Camel Straight.
Look at Cliffy though, he's not listening to what you're saying. He was up to 4 at the, for a moment there.
Yeah, well he's pushing.
Again. Nino though, 5.3.
Does he stand? I don't think he stands a chance now. I think unless one of the
I don't think. Like I think if he'll catch up, it's gonna be on the last lap and too late.
Yeah, I reckon final safety will catch if he does, but he's not catching enough. He needed to catch at the rate he was. Cliffy's not running. Cliffy's got the gap to run in no ERS
He
here.
has a 3 second though. I don't know more about penalties anyone has, but
I don't know about CC.
Nino probably has a few.
Yeah, Nino definitely has like about 6 seconds at least.
But from me.
Yeah, but CC Brain, I didn't see. Look at ERS difference between these two.
Well, I mean, CC did exactly what you said though, stay in 0. Cliffy was down to 0, up to 4, down to 0, up to 4.
Yeah, look at that. CC's in none. So he's playing this quite smart.
If he doesn't have ERS, well, he has a little.
I think what he needs to hope for is a CC mistake. Like if he dips wheel for the gravel at this corner, for example, and maybe hits the barrier. I don't know. He needs to go to Jake test. Those tyres must be absolutely done. 17 laps. He's definitely gonna get a
It certainly
puncture.
looks like it. Looks like it.
Is he a pad? Does he use pads or will? I don't know.
I know
Jay.
he has a wheel, but I'm pretty sure he's still doing league races on the pad. So last time I asked him, he was at least. I don't think he's switched yet. Probably
Well,
something
he's
he
not making it.
might do for the next game, I'd guess.
Yeah, well, I don't think he's gonna make it. I seriously don't. I think that tire's gonna burst up Eau Rouge and we're gonna see a big accident.
I mean, Gio did take those soft for 15 laps though, but I imagine Jay's been pushing a lot more than Gio has too.
Yeah, well, lap 21 out of 22.
And he's
CC's still there.
obviously been in that battle with AMS for a long while, which looks like we're getting again now.
Yeah, well, AMS should breeze past him. I mean, his tyres are about 4 laps younger, but it's going to be hard for a pad driver to take those 19 laps. Oh, there we are. Leads change. CC's past Cliffy. And the saving of ERS as well.
CC's just been playing with Cliffy those last few laps though.
CC's been... Oh, Jake's just cutting Eau Rouge. Has he got a problem? CC just go straight over Eau Rouge.
He probably doesn't have a problem except for his tires being worn out and lacking grip.
Oh,
As he fights with AMS in Le Camp.
You don't want to be fighting, mate. You just want to get to the end.
You can see it on the exit that he doesn't have much left.
Well, I still think he's going to get a puncture. Look at that. Look how late he has to put full track to get the car's speed fully down. He can't do it. Just want to check the ERS difference between Cliffy and... Cliffy saved a bit of ERS compared to CC. Brake, Cliffy! Oh my day! Oh, sector 2! It's Jay, he's got a puncture, I think.
Well, he's spun.
Oh, that Renault almost hits him. Has he got a puncture?
He does not have a puncture.
So he's just bowled it himself then, alright.
Yeah, it's probably just Probably just a lack of grip made him spin into on.
Yeah, well, final lap of the Belgium Grand Prix, and we've got Cliffy and CC Brain still going at it. CC's got enough ERS for this whole lap, just go to hot lap. Cliffy's got barely enough fuel, CC's got enough fuel, and I think CC's going to be miles ahead. I think that he's gone.
Oh, he's waving. That CC is pushing now.
He's waving by. He's played this beautifully compared to Cliffy.
Yes, and it's also made it interesting for us as he didn't just list away from Cliffy too.
Ah, well, CC's an experienced driver, such as Cliffy, but I say CC's got it over Cliffy for this race. Unless CC has a few penalties we don't know about. Hopefully.
I don't think he has. Oh, but look at CC!
Oh my god.
That is a bottle!
Oh my god.
Did you not see it?
No, I was looking down.
Oh no! He
oh
actually,
god!
In the corner before Puon, he lost it when on the grass.
Oh god! What's the gap gonna be?
And it's 2 seconds right now.
Oh, I think he's gonna be just safe. Safe.
If he's losing this win on that.
Nah, he's gonna be. I think he's got it. He's got it. Unless he bottles it again, but.
Oh my god, that was so good though. You mentioned experience, didn't you?
Oh, I saw his car going off, but I was just looking down, just looking at my toes. But Cliffy crosses the line to win the race. CC to win it on penalties. Third is going to be Nino. What a drive for him, unless Giroux can steal it if he doesn't have any penalties. Up to the line. No, he doesn't. Fifth is going to be Tom AJ. Sixth is going to be AMS.
Nino did have penalties, but it just about stayed ahead.
Sixth is AMS, and here is your champion. Cherry 2Pie crosses the line to win the FP Championship, the Challenge Cup. Here is your champion, been in the Williams most of the season, and he's proved why he's a champion with a solid drive all season, not put a foot wrong, and a very deserving world champion. Got Juho Spin coming home in P10. Getting a nice point for the Red Bull team.
Well, it is a good day for the Red Bull team.
Oh, never mind, almost hit the barriers.
He get third.
And he had loads, or did he gain, or did Tuz have loads of pens?
Has Nino gotten a podium in this season?
I honestly don't know. Well, I'm going to invite CC, Cliffy and Nino and Cherry, in fact, to the party. Yep. Cliffy, who was the fact? Nino. Cherry 2Pie. Well, they're getting up on the podium. I did miss the champagne, unfortunately, but we've got CC taking the final win, almost bottling it. Second is Cliffy. Third, Little Romanino. Fourth is Giroux. Fifth is Tom AJ. Sixth is your champions on your. Oh, I've rightly messed that up. Your championship winner, Cherry 2Pie. Seventh is your runner-up in AMS, the first loser, the worst loser, unfortunately, unlucky for AMS. Eighth is JFX, ninth is Tuzmas, and rounding out the top 10 is Juho Finn. In 11th, we got a solid drive from Oogie, 3 laps down. Second is Warren Haig. 13th, Jamie. 14th, Ushin. 15th, Bugatti. Hopefully, we get enough people in. Don't think Cliffy will come on.
I believe I've seen 2 people joining at least.
Yeah, oh, never mind, he's there. Now just waiting for Nino. Nino has a mic, right? Well, you're all here. Can you just make sure you have your voices not allowed to be shared, please? Oh.
Yep. It should be.
Just waiting for Nino, I believe. Nino ain't here. We'll start without him. So we'll start with second place man Cliffy, and we'll move up to CC Brain, and then to Cherry. So, Cliffy. Oh, hold up a sec.
Can't do nothing right, can he? Bloody hell.
No, listen, my dad came in all right. So, second place to round off a pretty much quite a violent season almost, with a lot of incidents. But today it was a well-driven race, no problems. Just give us a rundown of both races.
Well, 5 laps off, I started P10, and through turn 1 I went wide. I went well wide from anyone, and I gained that 3 places, and then yeah, I mean, in the 5 lap race the setup felt quite good, but yeah, in the actual race it was quite boring, because obviously CC, being in the Force India on the straights, I just couldn't even compete, and the only place I could save a ERS was sector 2, and obviously that just doesn't end well when you've got someone in the Force India bearing down your neck. But yeah, last lap, when I saw CC go on the grass, I thought, oh, like, now's my chance. And I checked the gap at the end of sector 2, and I saw it was only 2 seconds. So I thought, like, I'm not going to get it anyway. Even though my penalty was a bit sketchy, but there's no point sending it in, because last race of the season, it doesn't really matter. But yeah, other than that, it was a pretty good 2 races for once.
Yep, well, you answered my next question in the middle, and I was going to ask what you're feeling when you saw CC Brain heading off, but you answered that. Six, have you got any questions for Cliffy?
Well, yeah, I do. When he let you, well, I assume he let you buy on the straight at 19 or something it was. Like, did you think you could be able to pull away from him?
Well, when you got someone of CC's capabilities in the Force India, it's very hard for me to then go, right, he's just let me buy, so I'm going to try and break the toe, which I just couldn't do in that sailboat. Obviously, it's good sort of everywhere, but obviously CC had a much quicker car on the straights. I just couldn't, even when I had DRS, I just couldn't stay behind him. So when he let me buy, I knew what he was doing. I knew just sort of, he also knew I had a penalty, so he just obviously let me buy and was going for just seeing it home. But yeah, unfortunately for him, I don't know what happened, but yeah, that last lap I got very excited very quickly, and then yeah, just it is what it is, man. I'm happy with how I drive anyway, so yeah, that's all that matters.
I'm out of questions.
Well, one last though. When you thought you were able to maybe get that win when he did go off there, like, how annoying was that 3-second time penalty?
Very annoying.
From 1 to 10.
It was very annoying because the corner I got the penalty on, I exceeded it a lot more on previous laps and hadn't got a warning, so it's one of them sort of inconsistent penalties. But the game is at its end cycle, and I'm not too fast. CC drove well and did deserve the win, so yeah, I'm not really annoyed with it. Just glad I had a good race.
Great stuff.
Congrats on the P2. Yeah, Sandra, do you want to start with taking CC Brain, or do you want me to?
You can start.
Well, CC, of course, not had the cleanest of seasons, not really had the cleanest F1 2018 game, really, for league racing. You're a lot of front wing damage here and there, but to finally get a clean racing and show your full capability, how's it feel?
Obviously, for credits to win 2 times, but obviously, yeah, I was in a much quicker car. I was surprised that Cliffy can even keep up with me, to be honest. He drove a very well race, and yeah, I was kinda going for the fastest lap at the end, which nearly cost me the victory. So yeah.
Well, I was thinking, was that down to well, I weren't really concentrating myself. Was that due to loss of concentration, or just tires just a bit dead when causing that incident?
Both, maybe. I kind of got out of oversteer out of the no-name corner, and then yeah, it went so quickly. I managed to keep it out of the wall before I lost the race, but luckily I could have put the gap close so his penalty would drop him behind me.
Fair enough. You got any questions, Sandra?
always some questions.
Good.
Like how mad would you have been if you didn't have that penalty in that moment?
Yeah, pretty mad. I think I was trying to go for the fastest lap, so it would have been completely unnecessary, to be honest, to then, yeah, crash out maybe even though, and go home with 0 points. So, yeah, was lucky to keep it out of the wall, to be honest.
And on lap 19, like, did you actually just let him by to kind of toy with him, or?
I already knew he had a penalty. I asked Jeff, so and I couldn't get out of his DRS, so I was just trying to save a bit of fuel and ERS to go for the fast lap at the end. I was trying to get his DRS in the last lap, but he let me through the lap before. So, yeah.
All right, well, great race from you, though.
Thank you.
Good. Congratulations on both race victories. And now we're going to move on to the FP Challenge Cup champion Cherry Tupai. What a great season it's been. Being Williams for most of it and doing a solid job, pretty much. Showing why a worthy champion.
Yeah, I don't know what to say at the moment, to be honest. I've only been at the Williams once this whole season. And I went into the Sauber, which obviously still isn't a great car. But I obviously started the league. I was a reserve at the start of the season because AMS didn't think I wanted to race, or I don't know, maybe my commitment's been questioned in other leagues before, and turns out Louis stepped out for first Grand Prix, and then someone had enough after that, and since then I've always been in the Williams, and trust me, I'd never want to drive it again because it's horrendous, but this race, not one of my finest.
Ah, well, it might not have been one of your finest, but you've done quite a solid job to build up a massive gap pretty much in the table, so there's no problems there. You got the job done, and now you're champion in this. I assume you're going to be driving the Williams in 2019, so good luck for that if you continue to race.
We'll have to see, we'll have to see.
Hopefully we see you back on more of the top grids of F1, hopefully, and in FP again. Yeah, I'm out of questions. Luckily I've got Zexa who's here because he actually has questions, unlike the Gatti when I need to rely to him. So, do you have any questions?
Well, obviously I've only done comps today, so I've seen some of the races, and since you've been in the Williams for almost every race, then out of all the tracks you've raced, which one was the worst for the Williams?
To be honest, I kind of thought today Belgium was one of the worst, but I'm not too sure if I had front wing damage. I was in a party with CC the whole race, and I was complaining from like lap 6 that I thought I had this light green damage, and I tried to change it in the pits as well, but I honestly, it could be my eyes, I'm not too sure, but if I didn't have damage, then this track honestly felt awful. Good in the 5-lapper, but as soon as I got high fuel in the car felt awful, but it came back to me at the end of the race a little bit. So I say Belgium. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I'm quite tired. I'm out of questions, but once again.
Well, I do have one more.
Go ahead.
At least. Well, first of all, are you going to be racing in FP next season?
I'm only gonna go into one PSGL league. I've got various options as to. It's not down to me, obviously, what I could do, but there's various options that I could potentially do.
All right. Well, then it's a little harder to ask the question, but if you're going into FP, then again, are you confident in your chances to get another title?
Well, to be honest, we'll have to see. This FP is obviously a completely different format. So just because I may have won this format, if we reverse the formats, maybe I wouldn't have been here. We'll have to see. But if I'm in FP, I'll obviously be going for the title and stuff. But as well, if I'm in any other league, I just obviously try to do the best of it.
That is what we all can do.
Exactly.
Yeah, so
Well, I think I am out then, Little.
yeah, so after a long FP calendar, we've had 2 seasons, I believe, and 1 Challenge Cup season. We can finally wave goodbye to this game, and hopefully we come back to a much better one in a couple months, maybe next month, in 2 months' time, possibly. I've been Lickle. I've been joined by Sexa tonight. It's been a great season. Thank you for watching, everyone, and good night.